So this is the new Bunkie. I think I'm pretty much done doing the interior. So we have the desk over here with the coffee station right there, and the TV, of course. And I just put this little shelf over here for Rex's PlayStation 5 and to hold the clicker so we don't lose them. And I do have to bring in a couple chairs to go with that table, which I haven't done quite yet. So over here in the kitchen, we have our shelf for coffee mugs and glasses. And I just put in a little hook there for dish towels. And on this side of the door, probably won't use too much in the summer, but there are 2 hooks there for coats and jackets and stuff. In the kitchen, we have a giant water jug. This is for washing dishes, this one, and the dish rack. And then over here we have a tabletop water cooler, and it has room temperature as well as cold water. And I have the new cupboard doors on here, and underneath the cupboard I have the garbage and recycling on that side, and on this side I have the gray water collection for the sink, and I have a couple of containers for pantry stuff and cooking utensils, and probably bring in another container for when they actually get here and see what they need. We have the fridge installed. Just have a couple of ice cube makers in there going. And the fridge is fully stocked with bubbly and juice for when they get here. A couple of snacks up top. This is the salle de bain. So I put in the little shelf there for, these are liners for the composting toilet. A couple extra light bulbs, just storing them there for now in case they need them. So I made this composting toilet as well, and you can see when you open it up, there's the bucket with the sawdust, and I put kitty litter on the bottom just to help with the collection of fluids. And inside we have extra sawdust, extra liners. You can see that bucket is lined so they can just take out the stuff in the bag, and there's an extra kitty litter in under there as well. And they can just put that out in the garbage. So this is the living area. Janet's gonna get me some art from in the barn and in the house. We haven't got any art on the walls yet, but there's a little love seat that I got on Kijiji. And the coffee table, it's focusing in and out. Coffee table, which I just painted the top white because it was looking pretty rough. And over here we have a little end table we found in our neighbor's garbage, which works perfectly here for a little side table. And this is the heater, which we won't be needing till winter, fall. And this is the king size bed. So hopefully that will be great for the little fam jam. And a nice blanket there from Marilyn's shop, which I love. I got last time we were there, and I wanted it for in here to go with all the color scheme, and I was lucky enough to find this red couch, so it went perfectly with all the colors. So that is pretty much the Bunkie. We're probably going to put a shelf in that corner, like a bookshelf. My focus is going in and out again, but it's buried in the barn right now, so we'll have to get that later. And yeah, so this brings you around to the front. And of course we have our lovely ceiling fan to keep us cool. That's the Bunkie. And then over here we have the love seat that I got off of Kijiji. I'm really happy that I got red because it matches the color scheme that I wanted. This bedside table we got from our neighbor's garbage. And that's the lamp from the cottage. And that's the heater. And this is the king size bed. Got the new mattress from Douglas. It's the same one we have. And then I made this giant frame for it. And yeah, so there should be plenty of room for the 2 of them and Morty. In this corner here, we're going to have a bookshelf, but right now it's still buried in the back of the barn, so we'll get it out eventually and get it in here. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course the ceiling fan, which is keeping us cool. Next is the toilet, and I made this composting toilet, and I also put this shelf up. It just has a couple of things for the toilet. There's some bags there and some light bulbs, and I'll probably put toilet paper up there when I bring some in. And in here I have the bucket for the composting, the liner, extra sawdust there, extra kitty litter there, and extra bags there. So that's how that works. Down below I have my cupboards. Those are the cupboard doors I made. And in there, there's going to be the garbage and recycling. And then on this side, there's the bucket to collect the gray water from the sink, and a couple of containers just for pantry stuff and utensils. Probably fill that up more when they get here. Stuff they want. And we have the fridge. Just have ice cubes in there right now. And I got a bunch of bubbly from Costco because they really like bubbly. Some juice, and they can fill it up with stuff when they get here. Continuing over to the kitchen, there's the shelf I just painted today. I'm going to be hanging mugs on these little hooks, and then we'll have some glasses up top for drinking. And I have the water jug. The blue water jug is just hose water to wash dishes. And there's the sink. It was a double sink, but I made this wood thing to cover the other one because we're not going to use it. And I have the tabletop water cooler on it instead.